Hey guys, so I have brand new cards, so I hope they're going to be ready to use. I haven't used them much yet and I like to put my energy in them, but let's just have a look. I wasn't going to do this. I'm just going to have a look into Israel and Palestine, Gaza, the war, just to let everybody know I lived there for a while and I have friends on both sides, so I'm going to give a very balanced reading. It can't be long. I am actually going out soon, but I'm thinking of doing a more in-depth one. But what I want to know is the escalation of this, basically what the outcome is going to be. This is what the quick reading is going to be now. What is going to be the outcome? I do feel Egypt, by the way, is going to open up its borders, but that's mainly going to be because there's going to be a national outcry. Everyone's going to come together and say they need to let the civilians through. But I feel before that really happens, Israel are going to do a clean out of who they believe is Hamas. So I feel it's going to be, there's a sense they're almost holding off opening up the borders now because they could have done it already. But they want to get Hamas first, Israel. And I feel Israel could be, I don't know about the politics, guys, I never do politics, okay? But I feel Israel and Egypt have close enough links that it's almost being put on hold until they feel they've done enough of a clear out before they can have free movement. And that's kind of what I feel there. It's being held off before they do that. They want to cleanse the place. And I don't mean cleanse in a good way either, okay? I don't mean cleanse in a good way. But that's why I feel they're holding off the borders right now and letting people into Egypt. Okay, what is the outcome? My personal belief is if they changed Hamas from ruling and also the Israeli government as well, if they brought a new government in, I hate to say this, everyone's going to say I'm a feminist, but imagine if women was ruling here. Imagine the difference. Okay, let's see. What's the outcome here? This is not going to be a short fight at all. I do actually get this settling down though, but it's going to be a prolonged war. It's a bit like the Ukraine where there was almost like the mass invasion and then it calmed down, but it's still ongoing, but it doesn't have so much news presence all the time anymore, okay? I mean, the energy here right now is obviously defensive, defending their country. Both sides are going to defend their country, okay? I know I say country, I'm going to stick with what I just said, country, okay? Resistance, hold off, holding back fighting, okay? Also, when we have the 9 of Wands energy, it does mean this is going to continue for some time. It means being very tired, battle. I mean, this is almost like a guy that's been in battle. Look, he's wounded, he's exhausted, he's tired, but there is hope that even though it's going to be a long process, healing is going to come in here. And I don't feel it's going to continue for years and years, as in 3 years, as in the media, as in what we are seeing now at this level. I don't feel it will go on for that long at that level, okay, like the 3-year mark plus. But there's still going to be incidences where there will be cleaning out, should I say. This is what Israeli wants to do now. But as we go ahead into the longer term future, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is an invitation card which comes from love. So I do feel this is actually, again, the international community coming in, almost offering a cup of peace here and trying to resolve the issue around it, okay? But I don't feel Israel are going to stop until they've cleansed the whole place of who they believe is Hamas. I just feel they're going to cleanse the whole place. I feel they need to get the civilians out. Egypt needs to open its borders. Infiltration. So infiltration for me, I just heard, is they don't want Hamas to escape from there. And that's why they're holding off until there's more of an invasion where they can capture Hamas. But guys, please, okay, give me a break on this one, okay, for a start. Whatever side you're on, I don't believe in terrorism, okay? I don't believe in any innocent person on either side, child, woman, anyone, any innocent civilian being murdered by terror or bombing or anything. Okay, the people are innocent here. The government is not. That's what my belief is. Okay, and I'm going to leave it there. But we do have an invitation coming in here, which is going to bring more balance to the countries here. Okay, this is more balance. Okay, countries, Gaza Strip and Israel. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is another kind of a brand new chapter. It's like the end of an old cycle and a brand new one coming in. And it's all reliant on this invitation. And I know the Seven of Cups means multiple options here. But for me, this is almost like how I see this is, I hear the Arab nations as well being involved in settling this. But this is the United Nations, everybody coming forward. I feel after a while, even though we see like the Arab uprising now about Free Palestine, okay, I feel as this goes on, it's more going to be towards they want peace and to resolve this, okay. I don't know how much trade is going in and out and how this is all affected, guys. Like I said, not into politics or anything at all, but I feel it is affecting that too, and they want peace on that side as well, okay. So it's going to be, by the looks of it, the invitation is going to be United Nations stepping in, which they have done before, from my belief. The moon. Now, the moon means hidden feelings. And a Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands energy is somebody which is actually acts very quickly. They're very creative. I will just say, I do wonder if this person stepping in, trying to act like he's trying to bring peace to the country, has got hidden agendas here with the moon. I just heard a double-edged sword. So this person coming in, okay, with this invitation to resolve everything, has things he wants for his own personal gain. It's not because he just wants peace. There's something about his own personal gain here by having them not by not having the fighting here. So he wants the stability here between them for his own gain. So I do feel it's going to settle. Look, great card. Two of Cups is like the soulmate card, the partnership card, both sides coming together to work through this. But again, I feel this is gonna, I feel this is going to continue until literally Israel will give the all clear and feel that they have actually obliterated Hamas. Okay, I mean, that's obviously common sense as well, guys. That's common sense. That's what they're going to do. But overall, the cards, thank God, actually look better for the future, as in somebody coming in, okay, they may be doing this for their own gains, like I said, but it is going to bring in more balance to both sides. More balance to both sides. But I do wonder, I do have a feeling as well that it's almost like Israel will want to, inhospitable, as in they will do so much damage to Gaza, you can't really live there anymore at all. So it wouldn't be worth going back because you couldn't live there. The people couldn't live there anymore. And I had a feeling in the long, long term, guys, years away, that it's almost going to be like a no man's land. So Gaza would be a no man's land. No one can live there. And it's going to be like a standoff. So the Gazans can't go back and really rebuild because it's so damaged. And Israel will say they won't take it over as well. And it's going to be no man's land. But eventually that could go back to Israel. But just to let you know, when I was out there, it's a big mix of... it's a massive mix of religions and cultures. You have like Ramleh, you know, that's an Arab town out there anyway. There's Arab towns in Israel. There's people that mix. There's already people, there's whole communities that are mixed anyway. So if they did actually incorporate Gaza and rebuilt it and had it incorporated back into Israel, for example, it would be more because everyone is more mixed together. A community, I hear. I know that sounds insane now, but more of a community. And it doesn't sound insane when you actually go out there and you go through these places and you see how people are all mixing together. So I feel it's going to be no man's land in the future for a while. And then gradually it will be brought back into Israel, but it will be more of a... I'm actually hearing randomly, guys, now, international community. Now, I know when I was there, they had UN in the West Bank when I was there, but it's almost like a United Nations present in Gaza and an international community moving in, which everybody would be happy with and then rebuilding. So I'm going to leave it there. Again, I'm on the side of any innocent person. That's the side I'm with, okay? Any innocent child that's murdered, you know, what we're seeing now, that's what side I'm on, if anyone asks, okay? And I'm going to leave it there. And if the comments get too crazy, I'm going to shut them off, okay? And that's what I'm saying. I'm just praying for everybody.